The ANC announces the names of the National Task Team which will lead the ANC Youth League. And a man suspected of raping and killing a 98-year-old woman has been denied bail. The ANC has announced the names of the National Task Team which will lead the ANC Youth League until it convenes its national conference. The task team is composed of 22 members, including 3 members of the ANC's NEC. The party's top leadership dissolved the ANC Youth League last month, ending a volatile relationship with the league which saw its president, Julius Malema, expelled. ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe explains the criteria for appointing the task team's members.
Many of them have never been national leaders of the Youth League, but they have the depth of understanding of the Youth League, because we wanted to take those comrades out of the milieu of battles within the Youth League from one group to another group. There will be people, ironical, because people who are in the Youth League, wittingly or unwittingly, will be identified with that grouping or that grouping. But we try to minimize the impact of that.
A Mahikeng man suspected of raping and killing a 98-year-old woman has been denied bail by the Molopo Magistrates Court in Northwest. The court said Molefe Pitse had been issued with several warrants of arrests for failing to attend court. He also faces several previous cases of house breakings from several houses around Tlong village in Mahikeng. His trial for the murder and rape of 98-year-old Betty Pitse is expected on the 25th of this month. The DA has responded to President Jacob Zuma's explanation today for the slow pace of transformation by saying that they support Planning Minister Trevor Manuel's comments that state capacity needs to be improved. Zuma told a memorial ceremony for the late Chris Hani in Boksburg on Gauteng's East Rand that only a magician could eliminate the legacy in 20 years. But the DA's Musi Maimane says it would be better to focus on improving the functioning of the state. And finally, the UN's top official in the Central African Republic says she's not in a position to clarify the role South African troops played in the country. 13 South African troops were killed and 27 wounded when rebels overran the capital Bangui last month. Margaret Vaught was speaking from the car to journalists in New York after a closed-door briefing of the UN Security Council. Sherwin Bryce Peace reports.
Vaught described a country on the brink where insecurity reigned supreme. With the departure of the entire South African troop contingent, she laid bare an even greater security vacuum with dire humanitarian and human rights consequences, including the continued recruitment of child soldiers by factions of the Seleka rebels. She said she was unable to confirm a body count of South Africans killed, nor was she able to clarify whether South African troops were protecting the ousted President Francois Bozize, but claimed she didn't ever encounter South African troops at the presidential palace during her visits there. Vaught indicated that any future political progress will depend entirely on arresting the security situation in the country.